then gonna bring it in some more and set it up right here. And I'll get rid of this thing here. There we go. Put this in the best space.
There we go. Yeah, that's cool.
Well, let me just give you this whole space right here so you can position it perfect. And I'll jump on in with you. To shut this down that way we can focus on it. Let's think about the way the background look. And then you can adjust it to where you, one thing about like in the daytime, the background is beautiful. It's all of the palm trees and coconut trees. And while you're getting that rolling, let me just get these things out there. And so you say stop paying for it, right? So you can't stream on dual networks.
Nope, not anymore. I had it for a year, then they asked me to renew it. I was like, hell with it. What up, what up? Yeah, tell me who y'all, who's checking in? Where you checking in from? I'm checking in from Accra, Ghana, at the Micklin. Here with my brother Bomani. He over there taking care of a few things on the laptop. And we figured we'd just go live and just talk our talk. We ain't gotta have no particular subject in mind. You know what I mean? I've been, enjoying myself. I almost don't want to go back. But gotta go back, make some money. See if we can make money over here. Which we're looking to do. So we see a lot of investments. Since I came to Ghana, I see a lot of investments. Man, this thing has changed big time, guys. We need to get our little ducks in a row and come over here and compete because we got a lot of folks trying to come over to Africa now. I done seen so many different nationalities here, and it's ridiculous. Freaking Chinese, I see Lebanese, I see Europeans, I see us. Of course, the locals. You got people from different African nations here, so it's a lot of competition right now. So we got to come over here and get our part. We can't let everybody else have Africa, and then we just sit around and complain that they here taking over. And then what are we doing about it? Just sitting on our hands complaining? We can't be a ethnic group of complainers. Okay, we got to get in here and compete. We have a leg up because why? We have the same, melanated skin. We have a shared experience. We have a shared history, and then we have shared blood. So we got a leg up on a lot of different nationalities, but we got to exploit it. We have to exploit it. But you just can't sit around and just talk about the Chinese. And I hate when I hear people say that, and then that same person that they be talking that ain't even got a passport. They ain't even got a passport. They should even be opening their mouth talking about these conversations if you ain't got no freaking passport. Are you serious? Talking about the Chinese and what they're doing, and you ain't even got a passport, ain't even been out the country. How dare you? The first thing you got to do is come over and visit. That's the first thing. Come visit. And who better to come visit with than your brother Ham and brother Bomani? Who better? The brother got 17, 18, 19 years in, somewhere in there. I don't know how many times, how many countries. Here I am. I'm like 17 countries, 17 times to Africa myself. Ever since meeting this brother.
10 countries, 17 years.
Man, 10 countries, 17 years. You just confirmed
19 years altogether.
So who better? Who better to come to Africa with than us?
Yes.
I don't get it. First thing you need to do is come visit. Tour the country. We go all over. So it ain't like we just stay in one hotel for the whole 10, 12 days or whatever we here. We don't just stay in no one hotel. We move around the country. So you get to see the countryside, you get to see the provinces, and you get to see the opportunities for yourself with your own two eyes. Ain't nobody gonna have to pull the wool over your eyes about opportunities. You'll get to see it with your own eyes, and join with people with like minds. You know what I mean? What up? What up? I see you, Sweet Barry. What's happening?
Perfect. They're coming in the
Yeah,
network.
we got a couple people coming in. What up, Sweet Barry? I see you.
You said the background look.
Oh
You
yes,
want to get them a closer background? Check some lights in here.
watching. You say you watching on your TV. That's what's up. That's what's up. I try to put position between those two pillars.
Oh
We got
yeah,
the
yeah,
moon in
yeah.
the back, so it's pretty
Let
good.
me see. Can we do it? Just oh nah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, so you watching us on TV, huh? That's what's up.
All right.
I ain't said nothing about money yet, Sweetberry, but well, if you don't mind, I'm gonna pass it. I've been able to participate via live, something like. What was that? Where did it go?
Hey man, if you want to even bring it in some more, man.
No, no, because I wanted to get that
It's
background.
gonna cut us off, right? It's gonna cut us off.
I wanted to start messing around. I was gonna elbow money, Sweetberry, that you said you wanted to participate in going to the Egypt trip with us. So that's good. We got another person who wants to go to Egypt. So
You can hear us good with the mic.
yeah, can y'all hear us good? They should be able to hear us good. I ain't never really had no problem with the cell phone. I go live on cell phones all the time. Sweetberry, let me know if you can hear us well on the mic. Give us a thumbs up if y'all can hear us well.
Yes, family, thumbs up. Let me see if I squeeze you over a little bit so I can squeeze in the middle. So you see how that works. Can that do we look like we're in the middle?
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, that'll work.
Yep. Loud and clear.
You can see that far back.
I got these. I got four eyes. I got four eyes. Hey, so you want me to extend the brother your information, Sweetberry, or you want to wait and contact him? I know I already sent you his information, but he can always give you a call at his convenience, and then you can set up a payment plan because I'm gonna start paying once I get back. I think my son already started, and Mr. Lofton has planned on starting because now that he's back in divided snakes.
Yes, yes, exactly.
So
And then
the more the merrier. We're going to Egypt.
Let's roll
and
it.
have a blast, and then I think we're gonna stay behind. So we're gonna probably have more money hook us up with
Yeah, you can stay at the resort in Hurghada. That's right by the Red Sea. You know what I'm saying? It's a resort with the water park, and this is a 5-star resort.
water park. I know my wife gonna have a blast because she ain't never been to a water park, so that's gonna be great. And then my son, I don't think I never took him to a water park.
And me and my boy, that's what we like to
Oh
do.
yeah, I know you
swim in the water park.
for money. Hell yeah, let's see.
So I know they like
forward.
Is this Egypt? I was like, yeah, this is still Egypt.
I missed his call yesterday. Sorry, Bomani. She said she's sorry. You must have called her.
Who's that?
Sweetberry.
Sweetberry. Oh, that's is her name Shelly?
I don't know her real name. We don't share her real name, but
Yeah.
we're gonna just call her Sweetberry on here, and then.
Oh yes, that's the only person I call in Seattle.
Well, that must be her name.
That's it. Yes, my sister from Seattle. Rock on, man. I got you. We're definitely gonna connect and network.
Make sure you let more money know that you my people. So.
Well, appreciate you telling me that because I didn't physically talk to her, but I'll send her the information. You know me. As soon as you reach out to me, I'll send you the emails that so you can look at all the information, process it, and then when you're ready to go, then at least you have everything you need.
That's
and then
right.
Beyond that, I'm ready to talk. We can dialogue about things, go through the schedule, and get you ready. So it's that long process.
Yeah, but at least we got enough time to get you ready where you ain't got to be rushed. Do some payment plans. I plan to do a payment plan. So, because I got a couple other trips I'm gonna do in between now and then the time we go to Egypt. Because I got to go back to Sierra Leone to do some stuff, and then I'm supposed to be going to Turkey to do some stuff there. And then I'm going to Liberia more likely with more money as well.
Turn this noise off.
So we're gonna be doing some trips. Right now we're chilling in Accra, Ghana. You dig? It's Thursday, June the 8th. Yeah, my son's birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday, son, if you're checking in. A happy 27th birthday. Man, it just seemed like, see that plane in the background?
Right?
Because we ain't that far from the airport. Yeah. 20, that boy made 27. It's been 27 years.
Congratulations.
I know, right?
Good job.
Yeah, but one and only for right now. But we're working on trying to get us another one. So we shall see. We got all this poison in food and water and chemtrails and all this stuff we got to purge from our system. So that's why I've been doing extra duty on the walking and the exercise.
The system.
To to um to detox some of these toxins out of my system because I know, we over there eating, pesticides, herbicides on all our food, wax on our fruit, all kind of stuff, GMO. So I'm trying to do better.
Yeah, man, brother, you've been at it, man. You've been enjoying the walk and everything. And
Yeah,
one thing I want to let people know, this neighborhood in Eastern Garden, it's a real nice neighborhood. It's a walking neighborhood. You can see all the mansions, all of the stores, the
Yes.
development. If you're talking about infrastructure, this a beautiful African neighborhood. This is it.
Yeah.
So I'm telling people that when we're thinking everywhere in Africa look like a war zone.
No, and it's not impoverished either.
Yeah, there's some folks here. As a matter of fact, it
We
seems like
can't
everybody.
influence over these spots.
It seems like everybody in this neighborhood got more money than us.
Yeah, I think so. I could almost bet you they
See how the
do.
vehicles be popping up in this area?
Freaking Range Rovers, Land Cruisers, Mercedes. I've been seeing G Wagons. Dude, they clowning around here.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Cadillac trucks. There's Cadillac truck parked right down the street the other day. I'm like, God, this is a new one too. What the hell is they doing over
Look
there?
at that fancy store that's right there. That's like the Walmart of Africa
that's
right
like,
there.
hey, that's the. If you want to be seen, you go. What's it called?
Malcolm.
Malcolm.
And then they got the Accra Mall with all them stores in there,
Then you go
ShopRite
to
and so on.
Yeah.
Then you got ANC Mall over there, and then you got from you have off a frame of entertainment and social life here. Nice clubs.
I seen bowling. I might try to take up bowling tomorrow.
Yeah, right there by the airport city. That airport city is no joke. As a matter of fact, I thought about going there. As a matter of fact, tomorrow we can all go there. That'll be a nice little hangout for us. Yeah, when I saw bowling, I was like,
they got bowling.
But I keep on saying to people in America, I was like, yo, at one point I was telling them there's no skating rinks, there's no bowling alleys. But if we don't build it, the Lebanese, the Chinese, the Indians, they're gonna bring it.
Somebody gonna bring it.
Because they know what we like in America. They already studied us in America.
That's true.
And they cater to what we need. So here they're doing the same.
If we was riding past, I said, "Well, money, it say bowling on that sign right there," and it was lit up, and it looked like a lot of activity over there. So we might go bowling tomorrow and get y'all some videos from the bowling. Probably the only one in the country, probably.
No, I've never seen a bowling alley or a skating rink. And I tell people we go around and tell people the things that we used to. Like I used to live in Virginia, and we always go to theme parks.
Yes.
And then same thing in Georgia, and in New York, we just go to Philadelphia and go to their theme park. But those are the opportunities we have available. Some are high scale opportunities, some are low scale opportunities. But if we put more of our money together and do more black cooperative economics, we can compete with anybody else.
Yeah, we could.
But we also about how the black American dollars are strong.
Yeah, we just got to be able to work together. That's the thing. Even if it's just a small number of us working together, we ain't got to be 200 or 300 deep. All we need is like 5 or 6 good people, and then like they say, build it, and then the rest will come.
Yeah, and the rest will come. Serious.
Because they just need to see somebody do it first. They need to see somebody take the lead and do a project and it's successful, but they can see how it's done, and then people will start mimicking that, and then more people will come. But there's already plenty of people coming to Ghana. But Ghana has been built up so fast in these last 4 years. I can't believe how fast the build out.
You was only here a few years ago.
It wasn't hardly nothing around here, hardly. Not like this. It's stores all throughout this joint now.
When you go back to where MJ Grand is, that whole street is new.
See? And it ain't been but a few years. Just imagine what it's gonna look like in about 6 or 7.
Yeah, because I think the first hotel we got here was literally 2011. That was literally 12 years ago. And almost 75% of what you see here did not exist.
Did not exist.
Because I even got videos to show it, because I've always just went around here and shoot videos.
That's crazy. I mean,
Especially the
crazy.
majority of the business that people see. You step down there, I remember down there, they used to sell bags on the street. I
Yeah.
remember, brother, dead serious, I used to tell people, it was nothing but shacks along that way there.
Yes.
Because people ask me, well, if these stores weren't there, what was there? I was like, shacks,
Shacks.
raggedy building.
Yeah.
I was like, the government ain't playing. All the governments in the world trying to elevate themselves. It's kind of like when I first moved to the Georgia, Atlanta area in 2001. I remember there was all kind of raggedy ass projects. None of them exist anymore.
That's right.
And
Total
even the
that
west
shit
side of the city or the east side of the city, gone. So the world is developing, so we could choose to either be a part of the future of developing it, and or we can just be the situation where only thing we have is just to go beg for a job and work for people.
Right.
But everybody else enterprising.
And then be complaining the whole time that we ain't got no opportunities because when the opportunity was there, we didn't take seize it.
Yeah.
These people are coming here. I can't knock them because they coming from their country to a country that they don't have literally no connection to. At least we got the melanated skin, we got the shared experience, we got the shared history, plus we got the same shared blood. So we already got four legs up on most other people that's coming here, and yet these people are coming here in droves and they're being successful. So what is our excuse? What are we afraid of? That's what I can't understand. What are we really afraid of? We've been showing y'all videos between me, this brother, brother Dynas, we got Carla Genesis, we got so many brothers, right? That's been showing you all that it's not really what you think it is. All that old programming, like it's people gonna kidnap you and it's all shacks and everybody's poor, everybody's impoverished and this and that. That's not the case, y'all.
Yeah, don't confuse Ghana for Nigeria or somewhere else.
No.
Yeah.
No, this is a very progressive country, and they're serious about their business. And I'm convinced, like, hey, there ain't no stopping this place. This place is gonna be like the crown jewel, and I think that's what Sierra Leone wants to do as well. They want
Right.
to kind of model themselves after Ghana because they inviting a lot of us in. So we folks are getting their citizenship and deciding to go back there. So that's probably 20 years in the making. But right now, Ghana is now. Ghana is now. Sierra Leone is probably 20 years in the making. But some of these other countries are probably the same way. And maybe if you go to Kenya, it's probably more developed. You been to Kenya?
Oh yes, I was 2004. That was a long time ago. And that's what was it? Kenya? 2005. Sometimes I forget. Yeah, 2005, long time ago.
What up, brother? I see you.
That was Kenya, South Africa, and
That's
Senegal.
our good brother from the Bahamas. Shout out from the Bahamas. Shout out to the Bahamas. I've been there. It was a nice spot. Expensive as hell, though.
Man, it's getting expensive like that.
Yeah, I was there 25 years ago. It was expensive. I ordered a pizza. It was a medium pizza. And I could see the Domino's from my hotel window. The pizza came, it was $69 25 years ago for a medium. You know, I was pissed. Needless to say, I was pissed. I was like, shit, it's close enough. I could have came over there and got it and cooked it my damn self. Yeah, Bahamas is expensive. There you go, Bahamas first family. Oh, Bermuda, my bad.
Oh, you mean Bermuda? Yeah, Bahamas is a little different.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is. I ain't been to Bermuda.
I remember Atlantis.
I know it started with a B in there.
Atlantis and Bahamas is nice, man.
Yeah, that's where I was at too. I had my when I was married to my second wife, we had our honeymoon there in Atlantis. Expensive as hell though. That trip back then was $7,000. It was all inclusive. It was plane, you catch 3 flights, whatever, to get there, some shit like that. 2 flights to get there.
There you go, family. So we be on the move, exploring the world. So back to the passport situation, family. This year, because your passport is going to take you about like 8-9 months. In some cases, I already got this backlog.
Yeah, they got a backlog.
So
the State Department has been saying it's a backlog.
So just join that long line, and then if nothing else, at least you get it by next year. You know what I'm saying?
And if you need to renew your passport, there's another thing we need to talk about. If you need to renew your passport, do it 7 months before it's time to expire.
Great advice on that one. Do not wait till
Don't
the last
wait
month.
thinking that you're gonna be able to get it within 2 months. No.
The renewal may come definitely faster than the brand new passport, but don't take it for granted that you're just gonna get it renewed in 2 months.
No. And then you better expedite it on top of that. Pay that extra fee to go to expedite it, because other than that, who knows at this point, the way they talking is like this is a record number of passport applications.
Yeah, serious. And the thing of it is, if you don't have a passport in America, you have to really think about it. If you don't have a passport, you can't legally leave the country.
No, you can't.
So that means you're in an open prison, but
You're
you can't
basically
leave.
You okay? It's like Escape from New York or Escape from America. Shit. You can't even leave this sucker.
And that's where the world is. So and yes, unfortunately, when you do get a passport, all kind of things are being checked on you. So
unfortunately,
and then so if they flag you on something and they won't process it, just find out what you got to do to get it clear. Because I have some of the homies I know. They say man, yeah man, when I was young, I got this felony. I was like, yo, don't let that discourage you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, apply
Because one thing that we know about America, they're about that bread.
Apply anyway.
They may say, hey, you just need to clear this up and do this thing, or even do a course or whatever, and you're good. But don't let these people, restrain you to where you're only restricted to one country. You know what I mean? Because, say if an opportunity come up for you to do things in Africa, like I told my brother this, I was like, yo, if we just have an opportunity for you to where you can just be a part of the construction crew or management or whatever here, be ready for it. Because, other than that, you're just gonna stay just trapped in America.
You don't want that. You want options.
Yeah, absolutely.
You want options. And many options, more options you have, the more you're exposed to opportunities.
Absolutely. And then for all the single brothers that say that, they're looking for, a certain type of woman, there's no woman that I know more, there's no more black women. Black Africa got more black women than almost the rest of the world combined.
The whole world combined.
And then when we walking around, you're talking about fine, sophisticated, beautiful sisters. And that's what they're looking for is a real brother that's going to bring their A game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Smart. They're attractive. They have manners. Man, it's a beautiful thing.
And the woman of your dreams, brothers, I'm telling you.
And for the sisters, same thing. You got so many African brothers. I mean, strong, tall. I mean, I've seen some brothers. I'm looking up to them like, why the hell you ain't playing basketball? I walked past like 4 of them earlier today, and I looked at all of them and said, "Hey man, why the fuck y'all ain't playing basketball? They kicking around a soccer ball. Like y'all want to be soccer players?
Soccer don't go that far, man. You're limited on that. But I mean, a real league. I mean, not the Africa Basketball League. A real league in these countries. That that's another great opportunity for those who just are into athletics like that. You can build those markets here.
Yeah.
Any market that you want to build is
here for you to do.
And unfortunately, people waited till the NBA brought the Africa League, but it's like we could have done something for ourselves as a people.
A long time ago.
There you go, man. Remember
they
that.
Would let us play in that in the National League, so they developed the Negro League, and it was successful until they got co-opted. So we can do the same thing with our own league here. And we still can run a rival league against the NBA because, man, they got some brothers here so tall, man. It's freakily scary how tall these guys are. It's crazy. And they're not even thinking about basketball. You don't even see that many basketball rims or guys playing basketball. Soccer? Oh, yeah, you see everybody playing soccer. Everybody. But, hey, we got to bring it to them. Hey, man, you can make millions of dollars playing basketball. I bet if we bring that option to them, they would drop that soccer ball in a heartbeat because there's too many of them trying to be soccer players.
Not happening.
That ain't happening. It's too many of them. Then everybody all throughout Africa, throughout Latin America, throughout Europe, all want to be soccer players. No. And only a handful are being chosen. So you got to pick up sports.
Yeah, and then just like business, entrepreneurship is universal. So, I mean, you have options and opportunities for more people in those fields. So,
there's so many opportunities, man. I mean, we could just go down the list. Construction. We looking at. I just went into a health food store not too far from here, walking distance. I went in there. I was like surprised. Some of the products that I buy in America, I could buy here. I bought some black seed oil and some goji berry berries and some cacao nibs. It was expensive too, just like American prices. When the lady told me the price, I was like, $1 million what? I was like, are you sure? She was like, yeah. I was like, and she said it with a straight face. I was like, okay. I guess if I want, I gotta pay it. And then we can go further down. It's a organic market where they just sell all organic stuff. They make juices very reasonable. So I go down and got me some watermelon juice. I mean, it's really they doing their thing over there now. And then they got the vegan spots. They got the vegetarian spots now. Man, Ghana really stepped it up, bro. I ain't gonna even lie. I went to a spot over there called Green something, and they was like, "Yeah, we do make your own wrap on pita bread." I'm like, "Oh shit, I'm gonna be eating lunch here tomorrow." You know, so the opportunities are endless. Get you some land, build you something, open up your little shop. I see a lot of boutiques. Uh, we went to a little boutique here around the corner, and all they selling is bra and panty sets from Victoria's Secrets. High is the high as the heavens, the prices. I told my wife like you can get two things out of here. That's it. We got to go to the mall where things are a lot more to our liking. Just think, we had to leave the boutique to go to the mall or to buy stuff. You know, malls are usually pretty pricey, but she didn't know the difference. She's just like, well, it's just a nice little store. No, this is a boutique. I can tell the way it's set up. You know, they got little chairs where you sit down, you read the magazine, and then they also let you try on the stuff. I was like, wow, okay. Now here's the thing though, they don't really let you bring stuff back, so you better make sure you can fit it because they don't really they frown on returns. But yeah, y'all gotta come, man. Y'all gotta come. All that come up because the main issue people be talking about is I don't have the money. They got all these extra ways for us to make money. You got all these apps out there. Do some extra, okay? It's gonna be worth it because when I come here, I feel so much better. Stress is down now. Um, I'm feeling better. I lost some weight since I've been here because I've been walking. I probably didn't put in about 25 miles since I've been here, just walking every day. And I got the little uh, walking app on my phone. So it charts all my steps, my calories that I burned, the time it took me, and how many miles I covered. And I mean, I've been covering. Every morning I get up and walk about 2 miles, and then I turn around in the evening and walk about three. So I try to get about 5 in a day. And then sometimes I could get her to walk with me, but most of the time I can't because she had an accident on a motorbike when she was younger. So her foot, even though it healed, it still give her trouble. So she won't walk far with me. So I don't ask her to walk too far with me because she be complaining all the way. You know I can't walk far.
Yeah, man, I enjoy walking, man, and it's a good part of life, man. Walking does keep the body strong, but sometimes we use the modern inconvenience of there's a vehicle coming to pick us up and move us around. But
Oh, that's nothing. Let's talk about that. They got the apps here. They ain't
yeah,
had it.
yeah, you got Bolt, you got Yango, and and then Uber is like everywhere.
Yeah.
So you can move around efficient for low of a cost, but on your spare time, we have to stay active.
Yes.
Because that's one thing I always love about Africa. The ability to just people just walk and then especially like you see all these fine sisters, man. You tell them they keep that walk and go, man. And legs just be perfect,
Man, their whole body be perfect. You hear me?
Oh yeah. Oh,
You know how our sisters are shaped. We already know. We ain't got that. Hey, there's no
that walk and
competition.
enhance it.
There's no competition on earth, okay? And then most of them are doing a lot of walking day in, day out, day in, day out. So they're very fit. And I like that. So I get out here and walk too. Sure. I'm trying to live as long as possible and be vibrant as I age. I want to age gracefully and slowly. I ain't trying to look like raisins like some of the Europeans come over here. They be looking like dried up raisins. Assalamu alaikum. Salute to both of you all legendary brothers. We legendary, woman. It says salute to us legendary brothers.
Yes, family, that's what we're doing. We're building a strong energy, strong network in Africa. So, we can get more of our people to travel, live, and do business. And it just starts from just making a simple journey and just, open your minds to what's going on in the country. And then, let us connect you with our people here so you can just, get some things done.
Yeah, just come over and see,
Come
visit,
over.
have some fun, have some sun, okay? Learn some stuff, and then get to see opportunities with your own eyes. So that way you don't have to rely on just us telling you the opportunities are here. You can come and see them with your own eyes. Okay. You can see what the country don't have, what they probably could use, what they probably would gravitate toward, and then you can come here. All right. Get your what residency, right?
Residency is a good start. After you get your visa, then you can just get your residency, and then just build from there on, and then eventually we'll find ways and figure ways out to get everybody citizenship. So,
Yeah, we're working on it.
and then you can do that to your land acquisition with your title and deed. So that's what my goal is to work for our group members to get everybody the titles and deeds, and then just kind of just work that system. So you just got to be in here long enough to just work the system. Uh, some countries that's not gonna just you're not just gonna roll up in there and they just automatically give you a citizenship.
No,
Some countries they want you to invest in the
They want you
country
to
and
invest in the
work in it,
country.
which I don't blame some countries.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
If you're coming from the outside, they want you to come in with a nice size investment where you actually have some skin in the game. They don't, and then they don't want you to come in and displace the local residents. So that's why they make the bar kind of high. So you ain't gonna just roll up in certain countries and think you're just gonna be able to invest $5,000. Most of them want you to at least 100 grand, and some of them want you to invest 1 million. Okay, they want to really see you commit yourself and have some real skin in the game, and provide jobs and that sort of thing. And then they don't mind, providing you and offering you citizenship or whatever. But at least we can start off with residency, and that lasts what 2 years, and you can renew it, right? And eventually we're gonna work on getting citizenship for folks who want to come to Ghana. And in my case in Sierra Leone, through African ancestry, if you can prove you got DNA with one of the 16 tribes that's there, Sierra Leone is offering you citizenship on the first visit. But you got to do the DNA test first. So if you don't do that, you know, you can visit, but you won't be able to participate in the citizenship piece.
So you gotta again just beat it in their head and how they
Gotta
do the
keep
whole
telling.
process to get to be
Gotta
a part
keep
of the
telling.
citizenship program.
Yeah, gotta keep telling them because people don't think that it's true. Like I said, me, I'm the type of guy that, okay, once I heard about it, I said, well, let me just put forth all of the steps and let me see if it's true or not. That's how I work. If it ain't true, I was willing to invest whatever dollars it was gonna cost me to find out was it legitimate or not. And I'm so glad I did because guess what? I found out about it 2 months before the trip. Paid my money, did all the things they asked me to do. I did the DNA test. It came back that I'm from the Mende tribe, 77%, and paid the fee. Went there, enjoyed the hell out of myself, got my citizenship, got a chance to touch hands and shake hands with the president and the first lady. Man, that's an experience I will never forget. Never forget. It's like graduating from college or something. That's how it felt. Like walking across the stage and receiving something from um, His Excellency. And man, I'll never forget that day. And then I was privileged to get my son to get his as soon as he got out the Navy, so he got his. And then we've been able to meet some Sierra Leonean women, and now we gonna build a legacy, hopefully a dynasty. That's the next thing. Because if y'all ain't gonna come, then me and Bo Money gonna have to just keep all of everything for ourselves. We got to keep everything for ourselves if y'all ain't gonna come. First thing you gotta do though is come on, at least come visit.
Yeah, and that's the thing about it. The tour program is set up to where all you have to do is just follow the flow of everything. If you need to get visas, that's simple to do. We go through that process with you based on the country, and then as far as the tour program, the details are laid out to where you just we're gonna take you around the country. But main thing is you have to be willing to look over information and ask the right questions and clear things up, and then we just get you on the program, and then we just make that move and show you around the country. And that's why we always show all these videos of us all over the different parts of Africa.
Yeah, so you can see that it's safe. We have it organized. We know where we're going. We know what we're doing. As far as the food is delicious. My wife just she done put on 5 pounds. She's been here. I told her that on our next trip, if you ain't lost them pounds, we ain't going. 'Cause I want you to get them bathing suits that I bought her. So she said she was gonna lose the pounds, so we shall see. Cause she say one thing and do another, but I'm actually out here doing it, trying to stay as fit as possible. And then and that's another thing. You need to be fit to even come on the trip with
Yeah, you're
us
gonna be moving.
because we're gonna be doing a lot of walking. In order to see the stuff that we're gonna be seeing, you have to walk. On the canopy walk, you gotta walk, right? When we go to the museums, you gotta walk. When we're just even at the hotel, you gotta walk. But a lot of them don't have elevators, so you gotta walk up the steps. May not be a lot of steps, you know. Just in and off the bus when we're shopping, all the different shops they spread out, so you got to do a lot of walking. When we go to the fabric place, we go to the art. What is it called? The art market. We got to do a lot of
Oh,
walking.
the Arts and Culture Center, or the National Arts and Culture Center, or the Culture Center, and that's where you're gonna get all the culture, everything based on culture that's made in the country. So you're talking about clothes, wood carving, different artifacts, painting, uh,
Necklaces like this.
everything that literally just represent the country as far as things that's physically made in the country. So that's why it's called the Arts and Culture Center. And they have one in Accra and one in Kumasi. So when you're traveling with us, we take you to those places and then you just get your shop on.
Get your shop on, baby.
And then also, wherever we go, the vendors seem to follow us. So they give you another wave of shopping right there while you're at the hotel.
Yeah, they do. They'll bring all the stuff to you. All you gotta do is let them know. Cause I got a piece of art here on my neck made out of mahogany. So I'm never getting rid of this one. I just hope I don't lose it. I bought a nice lion. I don't know what I did with it. I gotta find it. Slave bath. Well, yeah. We go there. You talking about the last enslaved bath? Yeah, I've been there. We've been there. I know Bomani been there 17 times.
Yeah, I've been there about
I've been there four times. Yeah.
Yeah, as far as that place, Asin Manso, been there about a good 20 times and shot a whole lot of videos on it. It's very important aspect because what the Asin Manso last bat, which has the ancestral river park, what it's connecting you to is when the ancestors were being driven down from the northern region. This is where they took their last bath before they were cleaned up and auctioned off to neighboring dungeons, whether it's like Cape Coast or Elmina. So we share that whole process, and it's painful, it's rough, but it's like this is the part of the history. You're traveling with us, so we're not just gonna only show you nightlife and networking and partying and things. We're gonna get you into the roots of culture, important historical aspects of stolen Africans and what happened to our ancestors. And we're gonna connect you with every single element of an experience. So when you're traveling with us, you get a balanced experience. And then also one of the things we make sure you go to, make sure you take you to nice restaurants. Or what we do is the nice hotels that we stay at, we just have them provide us a nice buffet meal and certain things. So that way, you have a balanced energy and you just really enjoying your money that you invested in. One thing about people like myself, we're gonna spend that money and make sure that you have quality airlines. Delta Airlines took us here.
Yep.
Not any little raggedy airlines. And all of us got our bags, and all of us, enjoy the flight. And none of us flights were delayed or you're told you gotta come back to the airport tomorrow. And so when you're planning these things, you roll with the pros because these things are in place. Some people just want to wing it. We don't wing it. We put it together and deliver. And I encourage my staff members to be prepared to deal with us. And if not, I usually just try to just find better staff members. So we're always trying to up the game to another level because the goal is to be the best in the world. The goal is for us to just and it's not amongst ourselves. The goal is to compete with the rest of the world. Because we just need to show people, especially our investors and people who want to connect our partner with us, that we're gonna put the right elements of things. That way we can just show us doing things at the highest level. Yeah. So just because you're coming to Ghana, don't mean that we're gonna put you take you to shacks to eat or put you in a raggedy hotel. We're gonna spend that money and make sure you're comfortable and you have the best time.
Yeah, and every time I come, I learn something.
We're gonna go to new places, do new different things, stay at new hotels.
Every time I come, I learn something.
Like you was over there, the MJ Grand.
That's right. got a chance to see the
That
land.
thing was all glittering gold in there, and you're able to literally check the land out for the first time.
Man, beautiful. Now I'm motivated. When I get back, I said, man, my days off, instead of just sitting in the bed doing nothing, I'm gonna go buy me a little $5,000 car, and I'm gonna do Uber on the side, do Lyft, deliver pizzas, whatever I got to do on the side, just to make extra money, so I can get my project rolling, not even touch my regular money, because hey, it's about growth. You know, I got a lot of energy. A lot of times I be going to the gym, spending 2 and 3 hours in the gym. I'm gonna split that time in half. I can do 2 hours doing some extra work to get extra money. Because this is about time. Now it's time to start building. And this guy's here doing Uber. I asked a couple of guys, are they doing it full time? These guys are making a living over here just doing Uber. That's how good it is. And some of these countries don't even have an app yet. So just imagine what you can do. You can develop all kind of systems here now. So it's man, this thing is wide open now, guys. Because when I was here last, Uber wasn't here. We was catching cabs everywhere. I remember.
Yeah, absolutely. It wasn't.
It wasn't here.
Uber and Bolt wasn't here.
Boat wasn't here, and
so-
either Yango, which they say is owned by Russians, but that's
The
what it
Russians
said.
getting into it, right? Yango. Is
I
that
asked.
a Russian name for real? Yango.
I think so. I was asking brother today, was Yango in the language, and he said no. He didn't know what it meant. I said, well, maybe it's got to be something, but I don't know what it is. He said,
And
well, yeah,
so
it's
the
something.
Russians get into the game because you have the Chinese, the Indians, the Lebanese. They've
Hey,
been the
they
dominant
might want
force.
to get in it too. You know what I mean? And it's just developing the app, and then guys are basically using their own cars, so and it's working because people here they don't necessarily want to buy a car. Cars are expensive, fuel is expensive, and then it's hella traffic. So why not just rent? And it's reasonable. I think I caught one today. I think I paid $20 today. I did. I paid $20 for a boat because I had the guy pick us up, take us to the zoo, wait 2 hours for us, take us to the mall after that, and then bring us back to the hotel. He charged me $20, which was to me fine. Because normally, if you had to make a person wait, you know how much they would charge you? Lord. And then to add an extra 2 stops, they wouldn't do it. You know what I mean? So that was good. And if I'm going anywhere else, it was only like $3. $3, that's it. Somebody left a comment. Let me see what the comment was. Let's see. I heard it's dead because of the economy, but hopefully it's coming back. No, it's not dead. It depends on what part of trucking you in. It ain't dead for me. I'm in the chemical business, so chemicals ain't never going out of style, and it really ain't no slowing it down because they put chemicals in order to make anything. You got to add chemicals to it. So I'm always be in business.
Including the drinking water.
Yeah, including drinking water. Whatever you take a bath with, everything. We do kerosene, we do alcohol, we do gasoline.
Yeah, I know you like to drink.
We do everything. Everything that's anything dealing with liquids is what I basically haul. Sometimes I do food grade, canola oil, sunflower seed oil, vegetable oil every now and then, coconut oil I've done. Some of everything, man. I've hauled gasoline, diesel, ethanol, uh, peroxide. I did one time I did hand sanitizer. You know what I mean? Well, that was a big thing. We had got to doing those contracts. So I do linseed oil, acid, pretty much everything, man. So ain't no slowing down for my industry. So I can pretty much do this for the rest of my life if I choose. But at some point, I'm gonna shut it down because I want to be over here, making business happen. And my thing here, I want to get into construction trades. So I'm thinking about taking a few classes. When I do, I'm over here for real, for real. I'm gonna take maybe brick mason and carpentry to go along with my welding, and that'll be enough for me to be able to oversee any site of construction that I'm doing. Because developer is what I want to be doing when I get here. Farming, of course, maybe a restaurant, couple little boutiques here and there, and develop one of these apps like the rest of these cats. Because in Sierra Leone, We don't have Uber. We don't have none of these services. It's just cab, motorbike, or KK. So I don't know if we even have enough room for a cab service like Uber, but we shall find out because I'm gonna probably do a clone and see if it'll work. Because cloning this app don't really cost much. So that way, if it's not successful, I'm not gonna be out of a lot of money. Let's see what was that? Connect my brother on him. It's not about what you, but who you know to connect brother.
That's a comment.
So that I can make my racks. He's trying to act well,
There's a rack.
you wanna yeah, you wanna be in a position what do they call it during the COVID flu? A essential worker. So you gotta be in a business that's essential that no matter what happens with the economy, this particular industry is not gonna be affected. And that's usually certain aspects of trucking, the railroad, planes, anything dealing with planes is not going to be impacted that much. Anything dealing with shipping, um, stuff like that. So if you're going to get into trucking, then you want to maybe do heavy haul, or you want to do refrigerated because people got to have a frozen this and frozen that, right? Or you get into liquids, hazmat. So that's what I would suggest. And then you'll get you some nice racks. No problem. No problem. It's always going to be work for you. As long as you're willing to work, because I'm never short for work. They be mad when I be wanting to take off. They be like, you want to go to Africa again? Yep. I need to rest.
I thought that's what vacation days are for.
Well, in my case, they don't want me to take it. Because they're like, they look at how much I'm not gonna make the company because I'm not there. That's how they look at it.
They could either pay you for those vacation days and pay you double time.
That's what they could, but they won't because I'm an owner.
I'm telling you, man, this thing is deep, man.
I'm an owner, so they came in. It's important. Export. Yeah.
I'll give you some incentive to take less vacation days, something.
Every now and then they'll give me something.
But they can't get it. They can't get it their way.
But I still gotta come. I still gotta leave. Because you said, man, you just came back from Africa in February. I said, I know, but it's June now.
I said that you took off a whole lot of time last year.
but see, what I did was I purposely waited till the slow season for us, so he couldn't really complain.
That was nice of you, man.
Yeah, it was nice of me. I'm considerate. You know what I mean? What kind of guy am I? I'm considerate.
So, family, recommending that don't let these people keep you on them jobs like that, man. Make sure you take your vacation, and when you take a vacation, I'm always pushing that. Hey, take a vacation and go to a black country. I skip going to France, England, and all them Spain, all them other places. Them places are okay, but think about it. Like I've been to England many times because I have family there. One thing about when you go to those places, the people there are gonna take your money. But as far as hospitality, showing you love, like every time I come here, everybody give me pounds and saying, hey, and I go out there in the street, nothing but love.
Yes.
I ain't never had no love in France, England, Amsterdam, any of them places. No. They just look at you like, nigga, what you doing here?
Yeah, why are you doing here?
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be in a plantation somewhere?
Yeah.
Or if you show up, they're like, okay, they just take your money or they serve you. It's weird. I mean, and it's been a while since I've been in them places that I stayed because after a while I realized I was like, I even told my family I'm not coming to England to see y'all no more. Because so I was like, if y'all want to holler at me in America, holler at me in Africa. We have plenty of countries that we go to. So
yeah, we do.
Hospitality, love.
The Brother Money holding down that African lane since 2007.
Yes, absolutely, family. Been coming here to the African continent. I've been coming here to the African continent from 2004, and I've been running this business called Africa for Africans from 2006. So you're talking about 17 and 19 years. And we've been consistent with it. So when they look up, is us every year in and out of different countries. Because, we have to build that program and build that permanent connection. And, in longevity, people can really believe what you're doing.
Yes.
Because some people are like, hey, like people just tell me, man, you just into this Africa stuff now. Later on, you're going to do something else. We know you. They couldn't be more wrong.
Yeah.
19 years later, I'm still in Africa. And next year when I get to Egypt, that'll be 20 years.
20.
20
So
years. That's so.
we going ball out of control.
And I tell people this Egypt journey is no joke. I tell them it's the only trip that we have straight 5-star hotels there. And these are Egyptian owned, so they're not owned by Europeans or other folks. So that's the closest we can get you in Egypt. I can't get into the debate whether Egyptians are this and that, but it's like it's locally owned. Based on the people in the country. So if you come into the country, whether you go to Ghana, Tanzania, make sure you support the local economy and the business people there. Because one of the weirdest thing, man, is like I come to Ghana, and I'm not even gonna call some of these people name, but they have you all in all of these. And it's like some people I look at the itinerary is I'm like, you come in here and there's nothing on your itinerary outside of some of the tour sites that's owned by black people. And I was like, that's not how we do it, family. We got to bring that black cooperative economics, put the black dollars in black hands wherever we go, And
Exactly.
and I'm a product of just black people investing in me because it's like if I'll be doing something else and black folks are like, you know what, I'm just gonna go with these other people and places. But what I've done as a social responsibility is make sure that the money we collect, I make sure that all of our people get taken care of. That's why wherever you go, people just show us up because they know this guy is gonna come in. He's gonna be flipping that tip.
Yeah.
He's gonna
Same way with me. They see me coming, they be like, hey, what up? Because they know.
It's kind of like one of the mafia movies where they when you have people dealing with them and they show you nothing but love. And it's like this guy's always tipping, he's always showing love, and you just get the high level of respect.
Yep.
And it's like that, family. When you take care of your people and you treat your people with love and respect, it's reciprocal.
That gets rid of that old narrative about the Africans don't like us. That's
Serious.
a lie.
I get number love in Ghana. I'm telling you, would it make sense for me to come here 23 times for the last, literally in Ghana, for the last 17 years, and people were disrespectful to me, not showing me love, and just treating us like this, foreigners? It would make no sense.
No.
So.
No.
And then when I come to this hotel, they just basically let us do what we want to do.
They roll out the red carpet.
Every hotel we go to, it's like it's your hotel. Do what you want to do.
Do what you want to do. I love it. You know what I mean? Then they start recognizing, like, oh yeah, you was here a couple years ago. And next thing you know, whatever I want, laundry done right, food off the chain.
Serious.
Okay, just how I want it. I can basically just tell you I want this, and it ain't got to be on the menu. They take care of it. Man, y'all just don't know what y'all missing, man. I almost hate the league. I ain't gonna even lie. Between here and Sierra Leone, these are my two favorite countries. And the only reason why I bumped Sierra Leone above Ghana now is because they gave me citizenship. That's the only reason. And my wife is from there, and I'm living there now. But this is gonna be our second home. Definitely gonna build on my land. I'm gonna rent some units, and then when I come through, I want to maybe do some business here. I'm not sure exactly what I want to do yet, but I'm gonna figure out something. More like I want to get into the construction business because here, man, I see all kind of structures going up.
Like right there,
yeah.
like literally right there. It's so dark right now, but this hotel we're at, they built in a whole new apartment section.
Yep.
So I'm telling you, family, once you get this American money invested in one of the things you can never go wrong, real estate development. I tell people that land that we got right there.
Yeah.
I was like, think about there's so much we can do. I mean, whether you want to, because it's a whole town that's untapped because everybody literally want to build in the main cities.
Yes.
So we're visionaries. We've seen parts of America where we live at. We've even seen the hood transform and things like that. So it's like you're not gonna lose. You just gotta keep putting the work in, and the development is gonna come. And then when you turn around, the value is gonna increase. Plus, the most important thing of it is you have that black ownership. Now you're in a town, a community where all of us own business and own structures and own investments in that town, and that's what we're looking to build. Other than that, you're just gonna work and give your money back to the system.
Yeah, gotta build something.
Yeah,
you gotta build something. Period. I mean, it's cool to work or whatever, but at some point you gotta invest and you gotta build something because that's where your real profit. I've seen places over here they doing 2-3 bedroom condos. I mean townhouses, not too far from here. They start. You hear me? They start at 230,000 US here in Ghana. Some of us can't afford that. This houses here that we can't afford, $1 million houses, we can walk down the street and show them to you. I'm gonna put them up on my channel so y'all can see. I've been taking pictures of all the houses around here. I got about 20 pictures of some beautiful houses within walking distance of where we're sitting. And y'all let me know if you think you can afford these. Cause there's some stuff around here, boy, blow your mind. Especially on this corner.
Yeah, when you go down there, it's like,
Yeah.
When you go around the other corner, like, all right.
And the same thing we was in Kamasi by that hotel. I went walking on that strip where we was at.
Big ass houses.
Man, them houses over there is off the chain. You hear me? Off the chain. And I'm thinking like, golly, and we scared to come over here because we still got programming in our brain that the white man had put in there over the last 40, 50, 60 years or whatever. We still walking around with this old programming, and literally folks are over here balling out of control and feeling free. You don't feel like no black man over here. You just one of the vast majority of people walking around. Nobody looking at you all strange and giving you the side eye. It's crazy. Literally crazy. Y'all got any questions for us? Because we're running on an hour.
Oh, wow.
Yep, 56 minutes. So y'all got any questions?
Yeah, see, hopefully the internet has been consistent on the other side.
Yeah, that's good. It'll be the time to ask if you got any questions. Travel, passport, about what the trips are costing, food, your dietary concerns, health concerns, the length of the trip. I know y'all got some questions out there. What's the schedule? What's on the schedule next? These are some of the things that you all might be thinking. If you can get a group rate, this would be the time to ask. We with the man himself. So if you got any questions, you might want to ask now.
Yes, family, questions. We're always ready for questions and always ready to do presentation. But we just need you to be ready.
Yep. Talk about residency, citizenship. We can talk about whatever. Matchmaking. We can maybe hook up some matchmaking for some of y'all. What y'all think about that? But money know a lot of people.
Yes, family, when you join us, we can connect you, network with you, and we've been responsible for a lot of matchmaking. Put it that way.
Yes, because I have to give him credit.
If
it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be married to my wife.
Real bad, it's like that.
Yeah, because think about it. The first time I came to Africa was with him, and if I hadn't had a great experience, I wouldn't have came back, and I would never met her.
Yeah, and like you mentioned, it's just that one journey, because that one journey can transform your life and transform your connection. So so even the passport bro yourself to Africa,
Yeah.
And then we just put something in your program other than just chasing, give you some roots and culture and just connect you to some good elements of the things you need.
Can't beat it, man. I wouldn't give it up for nothing. I'm so glad I took that first leap of faith.
First initial journey.
That was 2017, and I ain't gonna lie, I was scared to death.
Wow.
Because even though I had been pro Pan-Africanist my whole life, it's just that for whatever reason I still had that little bit of doubt in the back of my mind. And I said, well, I'm not gonna let that stop me. I'm just gonna go through the experience, and then I'll be able to know for sure if I made the right decision or not. And when I first called Bomani, he answered the phone. I was shocked because he left his number at the end of a broadcast he did with Diners. And I was like, damn, he answered the phone.
Yeah, that's what we do, family. I'll be looking out to reach out to y'all. Whether you want to meet, come by, us meet somewhere, do a video call, anything. I mean, we're serious about this because if not enough of us show up in Africa and be actively doing things. I mean, the Chinese, the Indians, the Lebanese, they're gonna have a field day.
Yeah, man, they loving it.
Next thing you know, you're gonna start seeing Mexicans showing up.
Yeah, I've already seen a few.
That's funny, though.
Puerto Ricans here. See some Puerto Ricans here, and I have seen Mexicans. So they like they scared to come. When I was in Tanzania, we was in Tanzania together, and I met a Mexican.
So I met a Mexican restaurant. Wow.
He was from Mexico City. He heard me talking. He said, "You American?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "I'm from America too, but right now I'm in Mexico City." I'm like, "What you doing in Africa?" "I love Africa." "What?"
and you would love Africa too if you actually came and experienced Africa, because You know, we wouldn't. And the thing of it is, the countries that we take you to are some of the best countries. Like we're not going to take you to war zones and crazy countries and things like that. We're going to take you to the best countries that specialize in tourism.
Yes, yes. And then they also open their arms up specifically for us. Okay? So we got a few countries that's saying, yeah, come back. Sierra Leone is one of them and Ghana is one of them. So we basically cover the main countries that's saying come back. And to me, these are the ones that really fit us well. Because we went to Senegal, it was okay, but the language barrier is a little bit too much for me. I love the Gambia, but to me it's kind of small and it's sandy.
And very underdeveloped.
It's still underdeveloped. And then you got a lot of Europeans go there. That's another thing,
Yeah.
right? You look at here, it's developing. You got a lot of foreign money coming in now. But the thing is, the Ghanaians are competing. So I'm loving that. They actually competing. So I'm loving that. Sierra Leone is still pretty much untapped. We ain't got no whole lot of foreigners. The brothers and sisters pretty much own everything, but everything needs to be improved. All right. Basically, everything needs to be like you see in these other places. They need to be gentrified, but then we gonna be the ones gentrifying. You know. But so it's still a lot of opportunity out there. That's what basically what we're saying. A lot of opportunity. Lots. So
Yeah. Even at a nice business investment conference, which I'll be sharing,
we did.
uploading different clips that way. You hear it from the different people, from attorneys, business people, people who have had to move from America and live here, and it's this sharing it and sharing it that way. You don't say, well, nobody told us. I mean, but that's what
Yeah.
people are gonna say
I
20
didn't
years
know.
from now. I didn't know.
I
was
didn't
like,
know. That's what the
I
main
was like,
thing
with
is.
the collective energy of all of us, we've been pushing this stronger than ever, especially since we're in the 21st century and we have all of this high tech, modern 21st century, basically technology to use. Like
Yes.
right now, we're reporting live from Ghana, West Africa, here in East Ogon.
Yep. Can't beat it. And then we both be on here doing our thing, showing you different aspects, even though we're on the same tour together. Well, you still get different aspects of how he sees it and what he's showing you, how I see it and what I'm showing you. And now we're together giving you the information together so you can see. When you go to his channel, you come to my channel, you'll see different parts of the same tour. So you can get it from two different perspectives. So that way it should put your mind at ease. Then if you look at anybody else that was on the tour with us, you go to their channels, right? You'll see from their perspective, which also should put your mind at ease, right? Because I know a lot of y'all still nervous about coming. I don't understand. I don't understand it. Y'all sit there and watch these lives over and over, day after day, hour after hour, and yet you haven't came to Africa.
Yeah, and people see me in and out of countries. I was in Senegal and Gambia last month.
You know what I'm saying?
And before that, I was in Ghana, and then before that, I was in Tanzania.
Just imagine how many connections this brother has amassed over all these years, going to all these different countries and bringing so many people. It's probably what, over 500?
Yes, a good 600 plus.
600 plus. Him by himself and brought to Africa.
And then we have influenced a whole lot more to live, do business.
Yes. Yes. So I'm like, I don't know what y'all, man. All I'm waiting for now is my little, so I can come over here and ball out of control on a permanent basis. And then if hopefully we can help assist each other in getting this citizenship set up here in Ghana. Because if I can, I want to get citizenship in Ghana and get it in Sierra Leone, keep it in Sierra Leone, and I might have to just get rid of the American one. That's what I'm thinking.
Wow,
Because
there you go,
between
family.
these two, because I'm seeing stuff that I could get in America here. So why I got to keep getting stuff from America? Just hook up with the right people here. They got everything now. So why am I going to America buying stuff still? And most countries are now international, and they get most major companies are getting rid of their brick and mortar, and they basically selling online. So because of that, I pretty much can get anything I want shipped here. So hey, we only have no problem. I already talked to a few brothers about getting stuff shipped from here over to Sierra Leone through DSL.
Mm.
So the world is smaller now. World is smaller now. So you ain't got to be fearful on how you're gonna make money. You come over here, open up your little shop, and if you have to, live in that shop.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Just like the Chinese do and some of the Mexicans do. Get you a shop that got a bathroom, shower, and a kitchen area, and get you a cot, live in your shop until you're able to build you a freaking plaza. You don't have to be scared, but that's the first thing I hear a lot of folks talking about. How am I gonna make money if I come over there? And then maybe you can get into some type of remote job because the internet, you see the internet works well. We're testing it on my cell phone. And we're using the Wi-Fi from the hotel. So you can't say that Wi-Fi is janky because y'all see us. It ain't glitching, is it? So hey, let's see, hey, you can make it over here. I see a few nice little shops. Now if you go through, I got some walking videos that I'll be putting up to show y'all me walking around and showing you the different shops so you can see. And it ain't like they got a whole lot of inventory. Okay? But they're selling and their doors are open. So you could do the same thing. Get your little shop. There's a bunch of places right, hell, walking distance from where we're sitting that you can rent and bring your stuff to sell here. Bring it from anywhere in the world because we have DSL. You can get stuff shipped over from China. You can get it shipped over from Europe. You can have stuff shipped up from South Africa, or you can have stuff shipped over from America here. So what's the excuse that you're not coming here and open up a business?
There you go, family. The opportunity is yours. You either take advantage of it or other people will.
Yeah, they definitely will. And then you'll be one of them sitting back talking about the Chinese that took over. Yeah, they took over because you ain't do nothing about it.
Yeah.
If I hear one more person ask me that damn question, I know they ask you a lot too. Like the Chinese took over this and Chinese took over that. No, they ain't took over
They
nothing.
ain't take over
Yeah.
nothing. Not yet. They're coming. I mean, they're here, but they're
They
very.
ain't took over nothing.
Yeah, so you know what it is, man. They're always trying to get more of their people out of China.
Yeah, they
That
are.
place is not livable. Like I think half of China is livable.
Yeah.
And that's already a small country for their 1+ billion people. So what do you think they're gonna do? And when they know that Africa is underpopulated.
Yeah. And they can provide African needs. That's what they're looking at. And they know we don't really have that loyalty like we're supposed to, where we're just shop with our own. And then they will be discouraged for even coming over and opening up a business because they realize that we don't shop with them. But we ain't put ourselves in a position to do that. Because we can easily come here and compete against them because most of their prices are always going to be higher.
Yes.
So we can compete against them because we ain't got to make as much. As long as we're happy and you're making some money, you ain't got to make all the money and run their ass out of business. The Chinese refuse to take their prices low. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, they're not gonna drop their prices.
They're not going to drop their prices.
Because we even see the China Mall here.
Yes.
China Mall, Palace Mall, that's.
And it's big. That means they spent the grip on that spot. And they had it built from the ground, looked like. So they spent some money. And apparently they getting a return on it because it ain't went out of business. That place shouldn't even be in business. It should have lasted 1 year. They should have ran them up out of there.
And they keep on building more China malls around the country than Palace Mall. That's a Lebanese mall. They keep on building more of those things around. I mean, over the years, like literally 7 years ago, I didn't see no Palace Mall and no China Mall. And now they have one in almost every single region and districts of the country. So.
Because we ain't over here competing.
Yeah, we just saw this Malcolm right there. Pull up,
Yeah, that's what India.
Pull up. Yeah.
That's India.
So we just talked about the major folks that I talk about that's dominating Africa: the Chinese, Indians, and Lebanese, and they're dominating with their industries and dominated with from infrastructure to real estate development and real estate operation. I mean, you name it. The things that we talk about, we supposed to get into.
Yeah.
So
and ain't nothing stopping us from doing it.
Nothing other than us putting our money together.
We the only ones stopping us.
You can't say that there's a white monkey on your back or a white monkey getting your way. Not here.
Not here.
You
can't use that crutch.
Nah, you can't do that. White people can't stop you from doing nothing here.
Nothing.
You put your money together, you want to build something. Our folks love money like that. They're like, yo,
the
land is yours.
Yeah, get it done.
You can build this. You can do this as long as we get paid.
Shit, there's some spots here in the country they offering land for free, as long as you build something on it.
Yeah, exactly.
And provide jobs.
That's yeah. There you go.
That's all. So we'll take a few questions. If no questions, then we're gonna go on and end it.
Yes, family. So you can always link with us on our website, Africa for the Africans.org, or link me on my mobile network, US number, or I should say Georgia US number at 404-931-9429. You can text me, you can call me, and you can even send me a message on WhatsApp. If I can't answer, just leave me a message, especially a text message on WhatsApp or the mobile network, and I'll be linking back with you immediately.
Yeah, you can always reach me on the channel, or you can just go to gohamtrucking@gmail. Send me a email, and then I'll get back to you. That's the best way to reach me, and then we'll put you in touch with the brothers. We definitely gonna be teaming up for more tours because we just work well together. We have great time, so we just gonna continue doing it.
Yeah, man, this journey has been a blast, man. And you're always a world class brother to be around. I'm always telling people, man, this brother is supportive of black owned business. He's supportive of us as brothers, us as black people, just connecting together. And then when he's on a journey, he's having a good time. He's not part of anything other than just bringing positive, strong energy.
That's right. No negativity here, because I ain't got time for it, because it takes too much energy to be negative.
You paid all your money and all the things are laid out for you. So only thing I tell people, enjoy it. And anything else you need, we'll get it for you and make you good to go.
Mhm.
And then the preparation, we just get you prepared in America to where we communicate, get you ready, and then it's a nice smooth sailing here in Ghana or whatever country we connect
And
to.
that's definitely true, because I had to bring my wife over from Sierra Leone here. This is her first time flying, and she had a great experience. She wasn't scared. She landed here, no problem. We had just a little hiccup at the airport, but I easily smoothed it out because they were talking about some type of vaccination. I said, well, we Muslims, we don't believe in vaccination.
There you go.
And so I was at the airport, and I did what I do and got her through with no problem, and we've been here enjoying ourselves. And it's our first time out the country, out of her home country, and coming to Ghana was definitely an eye-opening experience for us. So now she has a lot of ideas, and now she's more on board with some of the things that I've been telling her, because it's hard when you're trying to explain stuff to folks and they never really experienced it for themselves, for them to really get a clear picture of what you're talking about. Now she has crystal clear picture of what I'm talking about, the type of things that I want to be able to create in Sierra Leone. So it's been a great experience for her and for me. So I thank you, brother, for helping us in making it happen.
Yes, man. It's been a beautiful journey and it's beautiful network and always great to connect with you. And just we're gonna keep on building strong, and we have other countries ready to go on.
Yes,
And,
Liberia. So I'm trying to figure out how we gonna do Liberia, because I was gonna go to Sierra Leone in November for her birthday, but you're doing Tanzania, so she wants to go there, but I'm like, nah, because I've already wanted to go.
it's a
I've
lot
been
of
there.
movements, yeah.
I've been there already, so I'm like, nah, let's do Liberia, because that'll be next year, and I can hold off my trip from November and go late December for Christmas and New Year's and just hang out there until March. Go with him. That way I knocked out 3 months. So that's my plan, knock out 3 months and then go back doing the spring and summer and just dry. Cause only thing I've been waiting for is to pay off my big rig, which will be paid for in December.
That's what's up. Congratulations on that,
Thank
man.
you.
That's
So
a
once
big
it's
heavy.
paid-
That's a big. Them things cost a whole lot of money.
Hey.
That's a big. That's a real.
Hey, that ticket
That's
is
like
a high
paying-
ticket.
That's like paying for one fancy Mercedes Benz per month, man. Them payments ain't no joke.
Hey, $2,300 a month.
People don't be thinking about that stuff, man.
So just imagine $2,300 a month I'm paying for that truck. So you imagine me not having to have that payment. Hey, every time he goes somewhere, I'm gone. I'm out. Shit, that's almost up to pay for my whole trip for this 1 month. Hell, I can't wait. I said, once the truck is paid for, I ain't got to work that hard, because the money over here definitely goes a long way, even though the inflation is hitting over here too.
Right.
But it's not hitting as hard as it is in America.
Yeah, the US dollars go a long way.
Man, they do, especially in Sierra Leone, because the exchange rate there is like 2,200 to $1. $2,200 of their money for every USD. Now here in Ghana, it's a little different. It's like what, 11
Yeah, it's 11 plus, like 11.40 or something like that.
to every USD.
So
So it's a little bit different, but it still could go a lot of way if you thrifty and you know how to negotiate. Okay, that's the best thing. As long as you know how to negotiate, you'll be fine. Because you know me, I negotiate everything I can. Everything I can. But we're gonna go and get out of here if y'all ain't got no questions, and then just hit us up, and then we'll get you on the next schedule to the next trip. Because what you got coming up next?
Yes, Tanzania in November. That's November 16th to the 27th. Then we have South Africa. That's December 24th to January 4th. And then we have Liberia. That's a historical journey, March 29th to April 9th of next year. And then we got Ghana again, July. July. Looking at my dates. In July of 2024. And then we are, we're closing out the year in Egypt, and that's in November. And then we're just gonna work some more schedules. But right now, those are the schedules that we have. And then we have another Senegal and the Gambia for April of 2025. So got some nice schedule with several different incredible countries. So you can just check out the website and view the schedule details in full at africafortheafricans.org. And the journey continues, Sean, and we'll keep you posted. And just reach out at any time, and we'll connect.
Right, and just remember to remind the brother that you found out about this
Yes,
through
absolutely.
my live. So the brother, give me my credit.
Oh, absolutely. Make sure you just link me in this,
And say you found out about it on Go Ham's channel, and you was inspired, and you want to go on one of the trips with us, and then the brother will make sure I get the credit for it.
Absolutely, family. That's how we do it, family. Teamwork make the dream work. That's what we're doing.
Absolutely. But we'll check you all out. Maybe we'll do a live stream tomorrow from the bowling alley.
Oh yeah, we can all do those things, man.
Show y'all how we be getting down. So that'll be something nice. So we might, if they got service there, we'll do it. Now we just do a regular video, and then we'll post on his channel. I post one on my channel so y'all can see us having fun. My wife ain't never bowled. You think you ever bowled before?
Nah, absolutely not.
So we
definitely not
bringing two folks on that ain't never bowled before.
Definitely not.
So this should be
bowling. What is that?
This should be hilarious. This should be hilarious.
Most of us have been bowling since we were children.
Yeah, I've been bowling. Hey, I'm a great bowler. So
bowling, shooting pool, all that good stuff.
All that. So this is gonna be hilarious to see her try to bowl.
Yeah, this is a country that don't have too much activities, and that's what I'm saying. Entertainment activities and things like that. Fresh, open business.
Oh my God, boy, we finna have some fun. But we'll let y'all know tomorrow. All right, peace and hair grease, Black African power. Excellent, brother.